Stop the back chat, bangers in my backpack. In my DM I might see them if I like. Bringing bad back, yella screaming brat brat. Grown, I don't Snapchat, all I spit is mad facts. Chilling with the G's, sitting at the top, I don't really wanna leave. Came I saw but they didn't wanna see and
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello from the Spanish capital. We find ourselves tonight here at the home of Atleti, the Estadio Metropolitano. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Spain against England.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Con el 28, Laporte. Con el 22, Cucurella. Con el 16.
Here's the lineup for Spain. Unai Simon plays in goal. Pedri starts alongside Rodri in the centre of midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. The England first 11.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
And there we have it. The first half is underway. Declan Rice. And nice vision.
That's certainly a way to break this defence down.
Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Trying to tee it up. Chance here. There it is. And just the ideal start.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Williams. Now Harry Kane. Gordon. That's a good-looking ball. Can he do it? Oh, might get to it. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
2-0 now, and back underway.
Con el 23, Anderson.
Marcos Llorente. And bursting forward. Can he put it away? And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1.
Con el 21, Mikel
James. Anthony Gordon. Intelligent ball. Oh, useful ball. But putting it wide from there. A pity, really. Cucurella. Play on, said the referee. Laporte. Now with Pedri. Might lead to a chance. The threat was there, but no problems now.
Oh, he showed great awareness there. That was a vital piece of play.
Harry Kane. Threading it. And offside, unfortunately. Well, he let them go on, but now he's going to deal with the yellow card situation.
Yeah, and he was always going to be booked for that challenge. It was a poor one, you have to say.
Marcos Llorente. Playing his way in. Is it going to be? Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Over it comes. And a free kick awarded by the referee. And crossing towards the far post. England couldn't hang on to the ball. That's a good-looking pass. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Anderson. Holding on to what they have is the priority, apparently.
They're just playing with them at the moment.
Declan Rice. Anthony Gordon. And England being afforded too much space. And possibilities here. Is this the moment? And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. Oh, it might be. Oh, touched onto the post. And back to Unai Simon. Oyarzabal. Promising position, this. And the assistant referee has raised his flag. Offside. He has teammates around him. wanted to net another one, but the keeper playing his part.
Well, maybe that should have been his second, but you can see another one coming. He's playing so well here.
Too much elevation on the header, but not a bad effort. Lamine Yamal. And that'll be a Spain throw-in. Yamal. A very timely interception.
Well, as you can see, England have controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes, creating lots of chances now, and you think if they do get another, it's going to be tough for the opposition to find a way back into this.
Can he deliver? Oh, difficult save to make. Who can they pick out? An ordinary header, and that's probably being charitable. Marcos Llorente. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Anthony Gordon. Almost at half-time, it's going the way of the visitors as things stand. What have you made of what you've seen?
Well, it's been a lively first half, hasn't it? Both sides have looked dangerous, but I think they do have a bit more guts.
And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Oh, looked rushed there. Oh, useful ball. Rice with it. Well, it's pass after pass, keeping their opponents thinking. And that's really well read.
Yeah, right place at the right time there. Good defending.
And so it is. The first half has come to an end here in the Spanish capital. Well, a very good first half performance by Oyarzabal. What did you make of what we saw from him?
Yeah, he's done okay in that first half. He's had a lot of the ball, he's used it well, and he's been energetic. But unfortunately, that can't be said about the rest of the team, who need to improve if they're going to turn this around.
The beginning of the second half here at the home of Atletico in Madrid. And all doing their bit to keep them out. Well, not smooth, but fiercely competitive in midfield.
The closing down of both teams has been excellent.
And a play for a Spain throw-in. And possibilities here. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Into the box it goes. It comes to absolutely nothing. Nicely timed tackle. Anthony Gordon. Might be a chance to break. Great vision from Harry Kane. Oh, but cutting it out in the nick of time. And playing advantage. Saka. Oh, surely! And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Laporte. Marcos Llorente has it. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Could reduce the deficit. And he does! There was hope for them, despite the adversity they suffered earlier.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback. And then the finish from Torres demonstrates his ability to make the right run at the right time. What a good goal that is.
Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Guehi. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. Promising move this from England. Is this the moment? Super challenge! Wow! Will it happen for them? And this might not be the ideal situation for them. Well, well, well. How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent.
Well, here it is again, and it's a very good finish. He knows exactly what he wants to do, and he has the skill to back it up. It's an excellent goal.
Continues his run. Cross fired over. Well, that's the end of that for now. Ezri Konsa. Rice with it. Saka. Declan Rice. And the referee blows for a foul. And cleanly struck, you have to say, but not enough guile there. Elliot Anderson. And he's made headway. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Marcos Llorente. Well, that's asking for a caution. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
And nodding it over.
Well, what a good cross that was. He just couldn't keep it under the crossbar. Good effort, though.
Anthony Gordon. Anderson. Declan Rice. Gordon. Oh, useful ball.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Out of play and a Spain throw-in forthcoming. Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Yamal. And giving them too much space on the flank. Will it be? Oh, what a stop! Played over. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. And an opening! Oh, strained every sinew to get there! He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. Porter. Bellingham. Bukayo Saka. Who wants to make a challenge? Nicely saved. Who's going to get on the end of it? Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Now opening things up. Still seeking space. Ollie Watkins. Now with Bellingham. Oh, could be. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So the match is restarted, but you do feel that is that. Nico Williams. And whipped into the box. Just lost the momentum.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
Bellingham. So 3 minutes of stoppage time coming up. And England with acres of space out wide. Determined defending. Possibilities for them to counter. Oh, danger here. It's all over. And a Spanish defeat. Well, they were hoping that wouldn't be the big story at the end of the game. But they haven't got their wish. Your analysis.
That just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
Well, evidence again of just what a fine all-around player Jude Bellingham is. He always strives for excellence, doesn't he?
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat, and he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.